Today we will be testing a reversal indicator. Who am I? I am DP Roberts, and for years I've been testing hundreds of strategies and indicators, and I'm testing more every single day. I've compiled all that information into spreadsheets and used it to create a profitable trading strategy with a custom indicator. And we have an amazing community over on Discord where we help you become a profitable trader. If you are interested in getting access to the spreadsheets of all the indicators and strategies that we have tested, as well as a free trial to our custom indicator, you can just sign up for our Patreon down below. Alright, as I said, today we will be testing a reversal indicator. Before we do though, I wanted to put the testing scoreboard up for everyone to see. So to date, we have tested a total of 347 different strategies, with 111 of them being winners. The best one so far was able to achieve an 87% win rate. That was achieved using the Academy of Forex indicator. And so far, since we've been keeping track, it has outperformed 245 of the other strategies that we have put it up against, every single one so far. We've also tested a total of 1,028 indicators, with 430 of them being winners. Alright, as I said, today we will be testing a reversal indicator. And so the source video says, Introduction to the MAZ score suite, everything you need to know. And so the indicator, since we're testing it just as a standalone indicator, we will put this on the indicator testing scoreboard and the indicator testing Excel sheet or spreadsheet. And so now the indicator itself, like I said, is the moving average z-score, this one right here. And so go ahead and click that and add it to your screen, and it'll look like this right here. And so the source video basically explained that you have the z-score, and in this case, let's see, I believe it's on the default settings. I can't remember if I changed that or not. Let's see if we go in here, go here, and reset the settings. Yes, okay, so it is on the default settings, and so basically you have the histogram here. You have different levels here. You can see the light gray lines, and then you have these zones here you can see are turning red and are turning green like this here. And so the source video basically explained that as the moving average z-score, as it started to paint this red coloration at the top or this green coloration at the bottom, means that the market should be getting either overbought or oversold. And that's where you should start looking for reversals, basically. And then it went on to say that the best way to spot this is when the histogram itself spikes into this upper zone or the lower zone. And so you can see here how it spikes up into this red zone. And so again, that's how the source video basically explained you should use this indicators. Look for the spikes to the extreme, to the upside or the downside. And so what I did was I took that concept, looked for the spike to the upside or the downside, and then I looked for these declining histogram bars, and the first bar to close back below this upper zone, I would consider that to be a reversal signal at that point, kind of validation of the reversal and an entry point. And so for a short trade, you can see here the histogram bars spike to the upside into this red zone, and then the bars slowly decline until right here, where this first one closes below that upper zone, and that would be your area to then enter into a short, or a signal to enter into a short. We're going to put our stop just right above this pivot right here, and we're going to target a 1 to 1.5 risk reward right about there. Let's go ahead and play this forward just a little bit and see how it plays out. Alright, so we just kind of bounce around there for a little bit, and then we make this push to the downside, eventually getting us to our take profit. And for a long trade, what we're looking for is when the histogram bars spike to the downside like this right here. And then we're looking for them to slowly start creeping their way back up. And the first bar, histogram bar to close back on the other side of this lower zone would be our entry point into a long signal right there. And so what we'll do is set our trade like this. We'll put our stop just right below this pivot, and we'll target that same 1 to 1.5 risk reward right about there. Should work. Let's go ahead and play this one forward and see how it plays out. Alright, so this one takes just a little bit longer. You can kind of see that we just bounce around here for a while, and then eventually we step our way up slowly, getting us to our take profit right there. Alright, so that puts us at the end of the testing right there. Before we take a look at what this was able to achieve, if you are interested in a profitable trading strategy, I highly recommend you check out the best strategy that we have tested so far on the channel. It has been able to maintain consistently in the mid 80% win rate. In the upper corner, you will find a link to the video where you can view the strategy. We'll also put a thumbnail up of the video on screen now, and I will also link to it at the end of this video with that same thumbnail. Alright, let's go ahead and go over the numbers on this indicator. So we did the 50 trade test like we normally do. Out of those 50 trades, we got 12 winning trades and 38 losing trades. It's going to put it at a 24% win rate. With the 1 to 1.5 risk reward, if you're looking to gain $600 per winning trade, your total gain would have been $7,200. On the losing side, you'd have been risking $400 per losing trade. Your total drawdown would have been $15,200 for an overall loss of $8,000 altogether. So definitely not a great indicator. I've played around with this indicator quite a few times, and it suffers from the same issue that the RSI has, and that's that it tends to max out relatively early quite often. Sometimes it works well, other times not so much. Now compare that to the Academy of Forex indicator. During the same period of time, we did 79 trades altogether. We had 62 winning trades and 17 losing trades, putting it at a 79% win rate. If you were looking to gain the same $600 per winning trade, your total gain would have been $37,200. On the losing side, you'd have lost $20,400 for an overall gain of $16,800. So definitely better results. If you're interested in the Academy of Forex indicator, you can get a free trial when you sign up for a Patreon down below. Once the free trial is over, it's only $15 a month to maintain access to the indicator, and you do have to maintain your Patreon status, but still super cheap for a profitable, efficient trading system. Recently, we've developed a crypto scalping strategy. You can see some of the trades on screen now, so some really decent results from that crypto scalping strategy. If you're interested in viewing a video on that, you can click the link up in the corner now. It'll take you to that video. All right, that's it for this indicator here. We're going to go ahead and put this one on the no list and move on to the next indicator from here.